Yo, what's good? This your boy Yankee 2 times.
It's your boy X, man.
Yeah, man. Today we're gonna be talking about the hottest topic in the world right now.
Heard around the world,
around the nation,
around
the planet. You know what I'm saying?
The universe. Aliens was like, damn.
Will Smith smacks Chris Rock. We gonna play it and then we're gonna give our reaction to it. You know what I'm saying? Before we get in this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, and make sure y'all subscribe. Man, let's get into it.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins, but please, Lord. Jada, I love you.
Everything was cool at first.
Can't wait to see it. All right?
I see what you're saying. I didn't peep that before.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't peep that before.
Like, he laughing, he like...
yeah, I didn't peep that
She's
before.
like this.
Yeah.
See, that's what makes me say that's some fuck shit. Because it's like, bro, you thought it was funny, right? Your shorty come put the battery in your back, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make you crash.
Oh, okay.
I
never noticed that, actually.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was like... Because, like, if you rewind it back and look at that shit.
Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
He laughing. He thought it was funny. He literally looks like it's funny. She don't look like it's funny at all, but... You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you react like that?
Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard.
That shit was funny. Richard? Because he's like, he know how to tell jokes even when this shit getting weird. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't know what Will was about to do.
See, that's the walk you make when you know nobody's going to walking behind you. Slap you back. Yeah. Because I feel like if you knew somebody's going to come back at you, you would not walk like that. Nigga walking with his hands swinging like a plane.
But I tell you this though, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I guess Chris had made jokes before too. Yeah. Right? They're saying that might have played a part. Yeah. But there was also, I don't know if this was a real video or not, but there was like a girl named Rebel Wilson or something that said something crazier about Jada. She had kind of mentioned like, oh, Jada, hopefully she don't bring her boyfriends or something like that. I don't know if that was real or not.
But did you see the shit with the Tiffany Haddish in there?
What happened with Tiffany Haddish?
We're going to keep playing this.
Shit out of it.
Hold on, let's let it play for a second. Oh, but let me hold on. Pause real quick. Pause before you start shouting this shit. But it's one of them tricky things though, bro. Like, on the real, like, it's kind of tricky because if you could feel it on your woman, like, cause you know your woman, you've been together with her for like 20 plus years, bro. Mm-hmm. You know she really felt a way, and then it's like, and then it kind of gets into your mind, like, maybe he thinking about the reaction to the joke. Maybe he think, I don't know what's going through his mind, but I'm just assuming right now.
Charlamagne was saying that he said in the book that he always felt like a cow because he couldn't do nothing with the mom and shit.
When his dad used to beat his mom and stuff. Mm-hmm. Which I understand too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like I don't look at Will as like the villain in the moment, but at the same time, I feel bad for Chris Rock too. Because it's like, just by looking at Chris Rock, you know he not finna fight nobody, bro. He finna just tell his jokes and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but why would he have to fight anybody? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's he fighting people about? You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that much. But all I'm saying is, but from Will's perspective, it's like, I'm just thinking about how much people play with him for these last 2 years because they try to be like an open couple and open in the matter of like speaking about their relationship. Mm-hmm. And it kind of backfired on them because it's like now everybody up in their business talking about them negatively, calling him a punk, a bitch, and this and that. Yeah. And as we know, as a man though, when people making these assumptions like that, you just want to be, you want to have your moment where you can prove that you're not that. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm kind of like torn about it. Mm-hmm. Like at first, I was kind of leaning more towards Will, but then it's like when you see all the reactions, because bro, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. Like I don't remember something going this viral. Yeah. For like a minute.
Big stuff.
Yeah, and it's like, and I see people making it like a thing too of like, oh, Chris Rock tried to play her in front of other white people. It's like, come on, man.
He didn't even know that she had alopecia.
He didn't know any of that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like, bro, it's like, because you could see when he got slapped, he was actually like, what the fuck just happened? Like, he was confused.
That's what I'm saying. That's like
that's
one
why
of them
I
things.
got the different angle queued up.
That's why a lot of people call Chris Rock like a punk and all that. And I understand it from a certain perspective because I feel like if it was me,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I might have handled it differently, but at the same time, you in this prestigious stage where people are getting awards for their acting stuff, and it's like I'm just saying from his perspective, it's like it's such a shocking moment that you're probably not immediately thinking revenge or retaliation or whatever.
No,
Cause you could tell after it hit him a little bit, he was kind of like he wanted to say something.
Yeah.
He really wanted to say something, but he kind of let it be.
What I applaud from Chris Rock is his professionalism. He's very professional. Like, I don't think most people could really, you know what I'm saying, and kind of continue along with it.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane jump. Keep my wife's name out your
Well, Peter looking crazy.
I'm going
confused.
Okay? So I could go. Okay.
See?
Right there.
Yeah.
That was greatest night in the history of television.
Yeah, he's heated. I'll be heated too. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But look, this is a different angle. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna show Jada Pinkett laughing at her man potentially crashing out.
Here is an angle most people have not seen. Look at Jada's reaction.
Well, you said Tiffany. Huh? You said mention Tiffany Haddish though. What are you talking about with that?
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane jump. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm going to, okay? So I can go. That was the greatest night in the history of television. Okay. So we're
I feel for brother. But I mean,
I would have jumped on Will right there.
yeah,
Honestly.
I can't do it. But what's it called? Tiffany Haddish was like, "Yo, you better suck his shit from the back tonight." But she's a little ghetto, so it was like whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's a weird thing.
They
to
just
say.
like niggas.
That's a weird thing to say.
Prone to
But-
violence.
No, because there's moments though where like you may feel that way where you have to defend your girl sometimes, and I understand that, right? But the best thing to do in that moment would have been if you felt that way about it, you go see him after.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
if you want to put hands on him when you see him after that, by all means. But it's just like, it's just tough, bro.
It's
But-
not respectable. It's not respectable at all. I mean, I still fuck with Will Smith, but it's not respectable. Like, if you be like, "Yo, what you think about it?" Be like, "It was a bitch move."
But again, like, I'm just thinking about how niggas was playing with him for 2 years straight.
But
like,
it don't matter, bro.
But I'm
It
saying
don't matter.
it was just one of them situations, bro, where it was like it was the wrong person that said the joke.
Nah, nigga, you can't.
It was the wrong time.
Nah, he playing funny though, cause that's how you playing funny, cause that's your man's.
How we know that they cool like that?
I'm saying like that's your man's in Hollywood. Y'all did mad shit together. You know what I'm saying?
What they do?
Like they was on Fresh Prince together. They hung out together, stuff like that. You see them in pictures with their kids and their kids.
That don't mean that they cool though, bro.
I mean, it don't mean that they're cool, but they have a relationship enough. I'm saying like, bro, if you cool with somebody enough where they could point you out and they would hang out with you, if you called them to be like, "Yo, I got this idea," they would pull up on you. You smack the nigga in the face. That's just straight disrespect. You can't come back from that. I can see if you smacked a random nigga that you've never met. You know what I'm saying? Like say,
I get your point with that, but I feel like
smack somebody you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I've done that.
That would be more impressive to me if you slept somebody that you don't have a relationship with, because you obviously know him enough to know that he gonna stay professional enough to not. Cause you
okay,
cause,
but you gotta pee,
listen,
bro.
Listen,
Pee.
nah, you gotta listen,
But listen,
bro,
bro.
Pete,
If that listen to the thing,
bro, Pete.
If they was cool like that, he wouldn't have smacked them either.
No, bro, you gotta
That's
be,
what you gotta look
you
at.
gotta be really confident to slap a nigga, walk back to your seat, and not look back once. That's you know how
He did look back when he was up after he smacked him. He looked at him,
but he ain't
he wasn't gonna do nothing, and then went back.
But nigga, you gotta walk backwards, nigga. When you slap nigga and try to walk down the stage,
Typically,
that nigga might push you down. But he know him. He know his body, and he know he ain't gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Who knows?
Do that shit with somebody you don't know what they're gonna do. Pull that shit with Corey Holcomb. He was talking all that spicy shit.
But Corey Holcomb didn't say the joke though, bro.
But
it was Chris.
But I mean, I think he need to see Corey Holcomb too.
Oh, cause yeah, he was talking.
He was talking spicy. Now, nigga,
he was talking spicy.
Corey Holcomb would have to see me about that shit. He's talking very spicy. Talking very spicy.
But nah, he said some shit. Though.
He's very spicy.
We can play that. We can play that too. But nah, all I'm saying is like you try to make it like that cool thing, right? So I'm saying if a motherfucker slap, this is the thing, right? You could joke with me a certain way, right? You know, David, Mark, all these niggas could joke with me a certain way, right? Ash and shit, all these niggas, right? But there's a thing about certain people joking about you a certain way, bro, that it's just not gonna click with you. It's not gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, they could be showing pictures, all that. They probably not as cool as all that.
But they cool enough. I mean, it's cool enough. It's cool enough to not disrespect niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, he disagree with you.
Nah, I don't know. I just can't respect it, bro. It's too much. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I mean, niggas made their decision.
I would say this, like, it is what it is. You hate it because I like both of them. I like Will Smith's films. Chris Rock's a great stand-up. But like I'll tell you this. I hated it was dumb.
Yeah.
In that situation, right? But at the same time, it's just one of them. It is what it is type of situation. That's not
the culture look bad too, though.
How?
It's like two of the most influential niggas getting on stage and beating each other up in public.
I wouldn't make it about that though, bro.
Nah,
because then you're making it seem like they have to be perfect or something.
It's not like they
don't have to be perfect. They're not Obama.
It's not like they gotta be perfect, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like Nipsey Hussle said this shit one time, and I was like, it stuck with me, right?
Okay.
He was like, "Yo, when we was fighting, like niggas from the same set was fighting, and somebody tried to record it." That nigga would had to fight too, because you don't record niggas fighting amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to catch no show. So what I'm saying is,
what does that have to do with this though?
What I'm saying is that black people, as a whole, we need to fight amongst. If we gonna fight with black people.
So you're saying do it behind closed doors? I agree with you though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, white people. You know how many white people probably fight behind closed doors? They ain't doing it in front of us though. You know what I'm saying? You got like the two biggest actors fighting with each other at the age of 50. You know what I'm saying? Now if they was younger, like say if it was like 50 Cent and Ja Rule, it's like, alright, you know their body, you know it's expected.
Talking about back in the day type shit. Or you talking about now?
I'm talking about even now because they both kind of like 50 Cent's petty. You know what I'm saying? And he's not, so you know who he is. You know what I'm saying? But when you see a nigga that just wild out like that, it just look crazy because it's like.
Nah, I disagree with you on that, bro. Because it's like you're saying, okay, you would give 50 a pass, but not Will a pass. Right?
I give 50.
But what I'm trying to say too, though, with that is like I feel like there's it's kind of like you're having the expectation because of what Will's done up to this point is that you're expecting him to be perfect.
I'm not expecting him to be perfect.
That's what it sounds like. But you're saying you would give 50 a pass.
To be perfect, but I'm saying don't fight in front of white people.
Bro, you literally
don't
just
fight in front of white people.
You just said if it was 50. You'd be like, it's 50 in Ja Rule, it is what it is.
I mean, I wouldn't respect it, but I would be like, it seems more reasonable. You know what I'm saying? It's not respectable either way because you're fighting in front of white people. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, and I'm not saying fighting in front of white people is because we're better than that or we don't need to fight in front of white people. It's like, bro, we should just be figuring out our shit up by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like, I don't appreciate white people seeing us do shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, right? If your kid slap you in your face, right?
Bust his ass.
And you buy it at the house, right? Mm-hmm. But say he's older, right? Mm-hmm. Say you're like 14, your kid slap you in your face, right? It's different when your kid slaps you in your face when you by yourself versus it's his birthday party and he slaps you in your face. You know what I'm saying? Or your son call you a bitch ass nigga while you by yourself, and then when your peoples is over, they call you a bitch ass nigga. It's a whole different ballgame.
I'm whooping his ass. I think either one is wrong.
But it's disrespectful though. You know what I'm saying?
Either one is disrespectful.
Both ways is disrespectful, but it's like you you wilding out in front of the peoples. You don't care that niggas wilding out in front of the peoples.
No, what I'm saying to you is equally both them scenarios.
Nah, but I mean they're both disrespectful.
How to whip his ass.
It's both disrespectful, but it's
expeditiously.
It's both disrespectful, but it's kind of like if you cheated on your girl, right, and nobody knows, but except her. But when you cheat on your girl, and now everybody know, and all her friends know,
okay,
that's just like it makes the shit complicated. You know what I'm saying? Because now everybody got their opinion on your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he ain't shit. He ain't this, right? And now they're shaping the whole situation based on their beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's what makes it worse. Because it's like, bro, you could have slapped a nigga behind stage and only you and him knew about it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I mean, that's one way to look at it. But all I'm saying is it is what it is. I don't look at either of them fucked up for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. Like, but to be honest, though, like, the context of the joke, like, to be honest, like, it wasn't that great of a joke. To be and to be even more honest, like, I didn't even know the reference till I looked it up. Because when I heard it, when I saw it, like, immediately, right? I said G.I. Jane. What I immediately thought was about like a toy. I thought it was like a ball toy. That's why. Because he made it. Because I'm thinking automatically he's talking about her head. So I'm like, okay, I see this shit, and then I'm like, oh, I see who the girl that played G.I. Jane was and shit like that. But I don't know. That's a tricky one, man. Because I also feel like this too. Because there's some people out there, bro. Because I heard some narratives being spun that, if it was a white comedian, Will wouldn't have slapped him.
I don't think so.
I think he would have. I absolutely think.
I don't think he slapped him because I think although you know Chris Rock, right? Chris Rock might not slap you, but he's also black, so he's not gonna press charges. Jim Carrey said he would have did a $200 million lawsuit, right? Which is interesting because Jim Carrey is rich as fuck, right? Probably as rich as Chris Rock.
He's saying it because of how it's gone, like the whole thing, and like it's gonna live on forever,
bro,
type shit.
Anybody else would have did a lawsuit. I would have did a lawsuit. Me and you would be rich as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga,
I would never do a lawsuit like that.
Nigga, you slap me and I don't do anything about it at the moment, you're getting a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? If I could slap you back, we can chill on the lawsuit. But if you slap me, embarrass me in public, I'm suing you, bro. That's it. I don't care.
But I mean, if you saying that Will wouldn't have done nothing, and if it was a white comedian, are you saying he's a coon then? Because that's kind of coonish. If you would slap a black dude for saying the same thing a white dude was, if you only would slap a black dude and not a white dude for saying the same exact things, that's kind of some coon shit though.
I mean, I don't think it's coon shit because I think
that's bitch ass shit.
It's bitch ass shit. It's not coon shit. Like, it's bitch ass shit because you're like, okay, I can stand to lose more with slapping this person versus, you know what I'm saying? It is bitch ass shit, but I don't think it's coon shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, man. Because
you gotta think about it, right? If he did that to, say, somebody like, shit, who was out there? Say he did that to, like, Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson probably sue him.
Definitely sue him.
Because he got way more money
I
than
think Pete Davidson, just side note, I think Pete Davidson was trying to antagonize Kanye with all them crazy things he was saying. He was trying to antagonize him. So then if he threatened him.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like some people would try to do that. And if they did that
was some bitch ass shit though, by the way, Pete Davidson. That was some shit.
Because he was trying to act like he was trying to be cool, but he was trying to actually...
It was so weird. Because it was like he was trying to antagonize him, right? And then on the same token, he was then trying to be like, yo, we could talk, bro.
No, he didn't talk. But, yeah, I feel like I'm glad it was Chris Rock and not somebody else because I don't want Will to lose all his money and shit. But it's kind of like, bro, nigga, you gotta, there's a certain way to react to certain niggas, you know what I'm saying? If y'all cordial, nigga, like, it's like, why you gonna slap nigga in the face over a joke that ain't even that crazy?
Again, I'm telling you, I think it was just built up shit. I don't even think that shit was about Chris Rock for real. I think that shit was about like
defending
everybody
yeah,
just keep playing with them. That's what I think it was mostly
but
about.
the reason I don't respect it is because it goes back into like that whole black community shit. You know what I'm saying?
As far as
where it goes back into that shit where when black niggas feel disrespected, they react and they retaliate. Like you could slap a nigga in the hood. If you're a hood nigga, 9 times out of 10, you probably just signed the death wish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe.
9 times out of 10, if you slap a hood nigga in his face, he can't do nothing about it right now, people talking about it, next day you're dead. You know what I'm saying? Because the pride is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But I wouldn't even just put it just to black people, though. I think there's a lot of motherfuckers out there with some crazy ass pride from different races, though. Like, I done seen some shit. Like, motherfucker, white people over here getting clapped by other white people over some parking ticket shit. I mean, over some parking discrepancies. Somebody moved in somebody's space, or somebody pushed somebody by accident. Like, there's a lot of that type of situations, bro.
Yes, but in the black community, it happens too frequently. You know what I'm saying? How many niggas we can tell, we hear those stories about the white people, right? But we also hear the stories about niggas who might have dissed somebody on a song and then got shot. You know what I'm saying? You hear about the story.
It's more public with black people.
Yeah, and more public. So it's more public, so we know about it more, and it makes it seem crazier. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, alright, nigga dissed me on a song, I dissed him back, now I got shot. One nigga's paralyzed or whatever. Some bullshit like that, right? And then you got some shit where it be like, yo, nigga was dancing with my girl, nigga, I shot that nigga. Or it'd be like, nigga stepped on my shoes at the club, he stomped me out. The next day I had to come shoot that nigga because nigga can't be stomping me out. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, it's like, niggas just look bad. You know what I'm saying? Because it just make it seem like,
Look bad to who?
Huh?
Look bad to who?
Nigga, it look bad in general, nigga. If niggas, because what I'm saying, right, is that most black, what you gotta understand, right? Most black, what you gotta understand, right? Most black people are not on rah-rah. You know what I'm saying? Most black people are not on rah-rah shit. There's a small amount of people that's on rah-rah shit in any race, right? But when we do rah-rah shit, it make it seem like everybody do it. You know what I'm saying? Which it don't matter, but it's like, yo, if nigga.
But that's not always like on black people though. Like you got to think though, like sometimes a lot of these situations get blown up via social media. A lot of times, so it's like for example, you might see like, oh, hood fight. It goes crazy, blah, 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 or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And the assumption always is going to be is black people getting into it and it got crazy, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, bro, all these shits happen just as much in like these like ghetto white neighborhoods too, bro.
Yes, but it's not publicized. What I'm saying is that black people always get.
You can say it's a class thing more than anything else, really.
I mean, it is a class thing more than anything else. That's what I'm saying. But it's like it get publicized, so it's like niggas get shot over their Jordans. Right? Black thing, right? Niggas get killed over the hat they wearing in a certain area. Black thing, right? So it just seemed like black niggas is just prone to violence. That right?
No.
You don't think black people prone? You don't think most white people think black people prone to violence?
That's what white people think. So I'm saying it keeps
a lot of black.
Who cares what white people think, bro?
Nobody cares what white people
think.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck what white people think. What I'm saying is that black people also think. I never mentioned anything about what black people though. White people though. Bro, I never mentioned anything about white people. I said about generalization. I never said anything about white people, bro. I said people think that. Because what I'm saying is that when black people get in the rooms, I've been in situations. My mom be like, yo, black niggas acting up again. Niggas is wilding, right? My shorty's grandma, yo, these niggas is cutting up again. Niggas is doing that, right? And niggas don't be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, they got people. Huh? Because like, people be trying to make black people look crazy. And now it's like, everybody else is thinking that, yo, okay, these niggas is crazy. You got black people saying, niggas be wilding. Like you got black niggas, right? And this shit that bothers me the fucking most, right? You got niggas, right, from Cambridge, right, that won't go to Dorchester because they say it's hood. And these same niggas be rounding people. It's like, bro, what the fuck? It's like you can't hang out with black people because, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's my problem. My problem is that...
So you have a problem with those specific black people that say, oh, it's too hood over there or it's too this over there. That's what you're talking about then.
I got problems with everybody saying, like, yo, black people do this, blah, 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 do this, because they seen something. Because it's like everybody does crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? All races do crazy shit. But it's
That's
kind
where you was going. You was all over the motherfucking place.
Nigga, nah, nigga, you just think I'm talking about white people. Niggas don't care about white people, bro.
Because that's what you. That's what we was kind of saying at first.
But did I say white people?
What I kept.
Did I say white people though?
Nigga, can I get my point across?
Do your thing, man.
Mr. Yankee Man in Boston and shit. But all I'm trying to tell you is right, because you weren't saying who. You weren't saying who specifically.
Yeah.
So my assumption is he must be talking about white people because who are you talking about?
But see, that's the problem. I'm not talking about white people. Fuck white people.
Because I'm saying, because like, all right, because we started off talking about the Oscars. You kept thinking about how we look bad. Look bad to who?
I mean, you look bad in general because people already.
But I'm saying it's just a bad look for them as individuals. Yeah, Chris Rock and Will Smith. It looks bad for them. I'm trying not to make it a black thing with them because it's like. It was just when has it ever happened where black people was acting out at the Oscars or an award show?
Never. I mean, Source 1999.
All right, Source is a little crazy though. They had Crips and Bloods, and they are that environment was already set up for some shit like that to happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be honest though, at the VMAs, I don't know if this kind of been circulating too. It was Kid Rock and some dude that used to date Pamela Anderson. Kid Rock made like a joke. And Pamela Anderson's boyfriend at the time punched him in the face, and they got arrested for that shit.
As he should. You know what I'm saying? So this is up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't like the joke. And then he went up there and attacked them. Yeah. But I see y'all circulating that too. They got it worse than what Will and Chris did, and Will and Chris are big stars as well. But they got arrested. So all people that keep circulating them videos, just so we clear. Because, like, there's plenty of things you can make race about, but, like, with this, I don't know, man. Like, I don't see it with this, but y'all can always let us know in the comments. You know, I don't mind having a disagreement, you know.
Shit, I like, share, subscribe, man. We out here.